live. Welcome to EDJ Studios. This is the EDJ podcast, and we're redoing one, but this one's going to be better than the first one, so we don't even have to worry about that first one. We got a group, music group, rap group, CBG in the building. Say what's up, guys.
Yeah. What's the motherfucking word?
Let's go. So we're in here. What's up? How you guys feeling? What's going on today?
Chilling, man, you know.
Cooler.
Side, man, it's rainy and shit, but you know.
I know, shit to do, right?
For sure.
It always rains on the weekends. I hate that shit. And it was nice today. I'm like, it is what it is, though. You know what I'm saying? So what we got going on today? We getting ready for the show. When is it again?
For sure. May 27th.
May 27th.
Next Saturday.
Next Saturday, May 27th.
437 Market Street, man.
1 week from today.
You know,
Billy
it's about
B
to be a
live.
movie,
You
Billy
heard?
B.
Game.
Don't play with it. Don't play with it.
Are y'all gonna be performing too, or?
That's you mean
It's
that's
possibility.
still in the air.
Okay.
It's
Nice.
Definitely is.
I definitely did hear your song with Guns.
Word.
Yeah,
Appreciate
so
it.
it's fire, man.
Yeah, combo just dropped. Make sure y'all tune into that. It just dropped last night, so make sure y'all tune into that. Go grab that, man. Me and Corey Guns went crazy.
For sure.
Fire.
Appreciate the love.
Fire. The video's coming soon. I'm assuming. From
Yeah,
X?
the video's coming real soon, man. We got everything in the works, so it's definitely gonna be dropping real soon. As well as a couple other projects me and the guys working on. The Welcome to the Mafia tape about to be dropping soon. So yeah, we got a lot of content coming, but the Corey Guns video will definitely be coming out soon with me and bro.
Perfect.
Shout out Corey too, man.
Or nah, definitely.
Yeah, he's showing love to the city, man. He's been out here a few times, done a few shows and collaborating. That's what's up. How do you make that connection? I mean,
Honestly, it was through a mutual friend. One of the guys we work with pretty close. Shout out to him. Charged Up Top 10. You feel me? He was actually him and Corey are pretty close. I think they related. You know, and they was they had brought the idea like, yo, man, Corey kind of fuck with the vibe, what we doing. So, X went to the drawing board with him. I went to the drawing board. We sat down, thought about it, talked to him about it, negotiated a few things, and just organically ended up happening. You feel me? He came out here. It was so dope the first time. He was like, yo, I'm going to spin the block and come back out for another one. You heard?
I fuck with the energy.
Yeah,
Let's
yeah.
go.
Right.
My bad, bro. What's your name again?
My name is Dwayne C, bro.
Dwayne C. You weren't here last time, so I didn't get to meet you. So I'm gonna ask you a few questions just so I know. So you're part of the group. You rap too, or what's your?
I'm versatile. I do the singing, I do the rapping, I do all of it, man.
A little bit of everything. All right, everybody pretty much in the group.
Like
All
I
right.
said last time, you mean my boy? He'll sing the panties off you, motherfucker.
All right,
Oh, God.
he's getting
Do
the
not
girls.
bring
He's
your
getting
girl-
the girls.
yeah,
All right,
don't bring
that's
your
what's
girl,
up.
my
That's what's
man.
up.
I ain't getting the girls. Don't say that on live. I don't get no girls. I'm a good guy.
Yep, my bad,
For
bro.
sure.
CBG.
Speaking to the mic, bro. My bad.
CBG, we good guys,
For
we
sure.
good fellas over here. But
Good fellas for real.
nah, we some real like-minded individuals. That's what brought us together, networking. Cause that's the key to this shit, yeah, man, we got a lot of good shit coming, man. This shows the it's a big step for us cause it's the first one that we doing together. But yeah, we gonna see how this shit go. It's been going good. Like I said, the guys, see Millsies, Splash, Trizzo, and a couple of other guys, as a part of the team and shit. We all making this shit happen, man, and it feel good to finally have like a team of some real niggas that really is just trying to get to the next level in life. You feel me? And we all take care of our kids too, so you know that. You know what I mean? That
Yeah, for
Yeah,
sure.
yeah,
Throw that out there.
first,
Yeah,
so-
good that game. You know what I'm saying? That
Absolutely.
come
Exactly.
first.
I
For
feel
sure.
you.
You know what
Me
I'm saying?
too. I get that, man.
Yeah, for sure.
Trust me. But yeah, man, no, it's fire. How did you guys all from Lowell? You from Lowell too?
Not from Boston, from Roxbury.
Okay. Yeah, no. So it's just, we collected from a little bit from everybody.
Mm-hmm. And the best part about it is nothing was forced. It was all organic. Like the way we all met was all organic. We all organically ended up becoming this tight-knit circle of just young entrepreneurs together just by meeting each other. Like, sometimes people form things that aren't meant to be formed. This is one of those things that it just gelled together perfectly. The chemistry was there on all angles. So that's what I think is the magic
key
about this group right here.
That's when it comes to my group is small. There's only 2 of us, so it's easy to juggle
Yeah.
what we're doing. You know what I'm saying? So I can imagine like a group. What it's five of y'all?
I mean, real main members is like 4 of us. I mean, well, 5 of us. 5 of us.
Yeah, because we're in Memphis, so.
But then I mean, we got a lot of support now. So I mean,
it's an extended.
It's growing.
family.
yeah, it's just growing, bro. So and we ain't gonna leave nobody out. You know, that's
Exactly.
as far as whoever's putting
If you're
100%
supporting, you're in it.
right.
Yeah, as far as artists though, it's pretty much us and a few more. Like
Not
you
even
said, got
artists,
broke.
like the executives of this shit, like
You
the
know what
top niggas of this shit is us, like
The
it's
commission.
Like, yeah, exactly.
That's what we named it. The commission, basically the main guys in the circle, who sit around, make sure everything's done right, and we all work on a vote system between the guys where it's like, all right, we bring something to the commission will look over it, and if everybody in the commission agrees, we move forward. Like,
Right.
you feel me? No big eyes, no little U's. There's no boss. We all equals.
Yeah, no, that's the best way to move.
Mm-hmm.
If everybody's motivated, nobody's feeling like, oh, I'm under somebody or nothing. Like they
Yeah,
work
exactly.
better.
Right.
Absolutely.
You give somebody something to lose.
Right.
They,
Right.
they
And
take
none
care
of us
that.
yes man too. Like, you know what I'm saying? Not saying it like that, but we know if we all got each other's best interests at heart. You know what I'm saying? So if you got a stupid ass idea,
You're gonna say,
We gonna
We're
say,
gonna,
yo,
we're gonna speak up and
Yeah,
definitely
that's
say
what
like
I'm
nigga, that
saying.
shit don't make no sense.
and we're not
shit
gonna
at
take it. We're not gonna take it like to heart. We're gonna be like, ah,
yeah, no, that's
oh,
the,
no.
that's
You know what I'm saying?
that's the. I mean, that's
the
the
good
best
thing with
part.
this
Yeah,
shit,
yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
If you tiptoeing around your people, that's kind of
Right.
that's it makes it feel like work. That's what we do at our regular jobs. We ain't trying to do that.
Exactly.
We're trying to be ourselves at all times. At least that's me. I'm like, even with this, I'm like, I'm just gonna be myself. So like that ain't nobody calling me a fake or nobody like, you know what I'm saying? I was just like, let me just get that out of the way from the get go. Back to the music. How did y'all like get yourself started? Like, did you guys have like a family, like a family did music? Is it like a lineage of it, or you guys are the first?
I mean, as far as where I come from, like I said, I'm from Boston.
Where you from though? You're from Boston, but what's your heritage?
I don't want. I mean, I'm about to say, what you mean like a hood? Like I don't want.
No.
You be
I mean, I'm African American, bro. Like
Okay,
I'm not.
okay.
I'm
Yeah.
not. My mother's from Florida. You know what I mean? So
You've been here. You know.
yeah, I'm African American.
yeah,
Yeah, I'm
I
in
feel
Boston. You know what I mean? But as far as like where the music comes from, with me, like, I mean, I grew up around it. Like, my mother, she sang, so it's like growing up, I just always hearing her singing and shit. And then, me, I never knew I always knew I could sing and shit like that, but I never really like took it seriously until I got a little older. Like I'd be in school walking around in the hallways and shit, getting kicked out of class, singing to the principal's office and shit, you know what I mean? But I mean, and then I just took it somewhere when a bunch of girls started telling me I could sing. Like, yo, you can sing. Oh, what the hell? Like, why ain't you? You know what I mean? Started giving me more confidence,
Motivation, more confidence to
pumping
do
my
it.
ego up. So, it made me it made it just come out like naturally. And then I got older where it was like,
But we're not old.
no,
Ready to-
I said older.
Yeah.
Oh,
I got,
Older, yeah,
I got
yeah,
older where I
older.
was like, you know what? Like, if I can get rich off this, like, why not? Like, I ain't
you
doing
like
shit.
doing
Yeah,
it.
I ain't doing nothing else. So, I mean, that came natural. My brothers, they rap. Shout out Stills the Great, Pesh, but that shit always been in my family. Bobby Brown and them, we got some type of history around them.
Yeah.
You feel me? My family's actually, tied in with them, in some type of way. But
What kind of music you grew up? Big rap fan, like in your
I'm
family.
an 80s. I'm born in '89, but I mean, I was raised by people in the '70s and '80s,
Yeah,
and
yeah.
so it's
So
like
you go back.
Yeah, right.
yeah.
Facts. So I know all the old school shit. I mean, I'm basically an older soul, basically.
I feel you. And let's same question for you guys. You guys come from a music family, or are you guys the first ones to actually?
So down south, a lot of my family sing in the church.
Okay.
But me growing up, I want to say I had a lot of influences locally in the hood that was rapping. So like, at the time there was Lawrence definitely had like a pretty heavy buzz with the rap scene. There was Crumb Snatcher, there was Terminology.
Yeah.
There was,
Yeah.
There was a lot of local like stars with this rap shit in the hood.
Yeah.
So like I wanted to do it at such a young age, and I was born in '94, so I'm coming up in the era of Biggie, Pac, Nas, and this is especially like as I'm growing up as a kid, it's after the death of Pac and Big. So, like hip hop
That
was
was
really
big. That's a big like.
it was
If
immortalized
you were a
at the
kid,
time.
my bad. No, you good. But yeah, Yeah, like that. Like if you were a kid in that era, the shock of that would definitely like push you, and it will shape you a little bit.
Yeah,
it's kind of like Nip.
Yeah,
like Nipsey's gonna like, you know what I'm saying, like he's like that's some like at least for me, and I wasn't even, you know, that was like what 5 years ago. I was 28 or something like that. That hit me. So imagine like a kid like 15 and that's his artist.
Yeah.
So yeah, that would definitely push a person, you know what I'm saying,
Yeah, so
on that side.
Yeah, so that kind of where I got started at, and you know, just learning how to write my own music and just create my own raps. Like as a kid, I used to just rap about anything. Like I see a bag of salt and vinegar chips and make a little song.
Just
about
try
it.
to rhyme.
Yeah, you know, so it was just one of those things where you just grow up just loving the music. It was just the love of the music, you know, just the love of the game. That's kind of where.
And how old are you, bro? Just so like people get a perspective.
28.
Okay.
Damn.
And you're 28, so that means you're young.
Kevin Hart say, damn.
You trying to Kevin Hart might do it out here? Nah.
Nah, you know.
Nah, but yeah, like that 28, that's a little young for Pac and Nas and Biggie. Like, so you were studying, you were
definitely,
you know what I'm saying?
as a kid,
or your pops was like playing
pops, uncles, all the older homies in the hood. Like it was always that. It was always Pac, Big. The debate over Pac and Big. Like I heard that growing up as a kid, so it made me be like, yo, these guys are like immortals. Like we idolized them as kids because people put them on such a high level where it was like the fascination was there. I got to know who they are. I got to study who they are. You know what I mean? And just, I feel like I caught wind of music at a good time. I was just born and just around the right time and got involved in music at the right age and shit.
That's what's up. That's the type of music I like. You know what I'm saying? That old school rap. That's where you know. And I try to get out of that. And I try to get into the new old schools. I don't hate the new old school. Like, you know, the new school. I don't hate it. Like I'm not one of those dudes. But you know, I tend to prefer that era of rap. You know what I'm saying? And then we go with you, bro. Is that, you know, music was big in your family?
Not really, to be honest. To be real, like I didn't really like grow like a love for music until I was probably like 10, 11. You know what I'm saying? I started really listening to music on my own.
So like your family. Let me ask, just because
but my mom's
Spanish.
Spanish, yeah.
Yeah, so that's why I was gonna, because it's the same thing for me. So
they
like,
was listening to all the bullshit.
Yeah.
No disrespect, but
you don't fuck with
I
it.
just was. You mean I barely know Spanish?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So like.
Yeah, like I'm Spanish and I grew up.
Yeah.
I know what you mean. Like my parents were like, "What the fuck is this?"
Don't get me wrong. Like we not too Spanish. Like,
yeah,
you know what I'm saying? Like they listen, but a lot of reggaeton and all that shit.
Yeah,
you know
that's all. Like my parents. That's all. No. See, not even
all
that.
See,
not even that.
But I couldn't do that shit. Listen, that's why I love hip hop. Like you mean the beats, we switch it up. You know, people like I can't do that boom bap shit.
Yeah,
like
all the time.
All that shit sound the same. But yeah.
Yeah.
Like,
See, like for me, it was different. For me, it was like my parents didn't know English at all.
Yeah.
And even reggaeton to them was like, yo, that's the hood shit. Like, don't listen to that.
They was listening to like Christian.
No, they would listen to like bachata, salsa, like merengue. That's
old school shit.
Yeah, like they were like, you know, like now it's real big. Reggaeton is everywhere. Bad Bunny and all these motherfuckers are everywhere. But growing up, like that shit was like frowned up. Like rap, you know how like older folks used to look at rap like you're swearing. You're like, what is this? That's not music. That's how. You know, I grew up. So imagine rap. Like, I was not listening to that at all. I picked up, you know, that on my own. Like, when I got to high school and I got to step away and be like, have my own friends. And it was like, all right, this is what we do. So, yeah, no, I'm just, you know, trying to feel, you know, where everybody comes from. Same question for you. Are you African-American? You from here? Your family didn't migrate?
African-American. Families are rooted in Deep South, like Mississippi, Memphis, Tennessee, Georgia.
Okay.
Yeah,
Good barbecue. Barbecue out there.
For sure.
Nice. And for you, bro, you ever gone back to Puerto Rican?
Yeah, I'm Puerto Rican. Yeah.
You go back? You ever been?
I mean, I've been, but I wasn't born over there. I was born in.
You were born here,
Lawrence, Mass.
You speak no Spanish?
Nah, I mean I speak.
Oh, you
like
do,
I could get by. You know what I'm saying?
Like
you know. Shit, me and bro probably talk the same amount of Spanish.
Growing up in Lawrence,
you know what I'm saying? Like, you know, like
Lawrence. Yeah, if you're in Lawrence, you.
But you want to order your shit at the bodega, you better know what you want. Yeah, there's some Spanish out there. You heard?
Exactly. So, and now we kind of like mixed. You know what I'm saying? Like over here, like everybody, like you better know some words in in Kamai if you're living low, like
Right.
you know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
yeah,
Like
exactly. It makes
you
sense.
get that bomb
yeah.
food,
Yeah.
you're gonna, and then we all. That's the beauty from the city, it's a little bit of everybody going around.
Diversity.
So exactly. So I know we got the merch.
Oh, yeah, for sure.
Hold on, let me show it off. They came with gifts.
Yeah. Make sure we get my man's right. You heard?
Go get the merch.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, go grab that CBG Mafia gear, man. We out
All
here.
sizes, all flavors.
That's right.
Tell them where can they get it?
You could contact me or any one of the guys. You could contact Dwayne C.
me.
You could contact Splash. You could contact Millsy. You could contact Trizzo.
Fire,
You know what I'm saying?
fire. They got all the colors.
Good
Colorways.
quality
yeah.
shit.
And
too.
we got girl colors too. We got the purple with the rose. We got the pink, the hot pink.
We got shit for babies coming soon, so
Yes, sir.
Damn.
All that.
Wait, we got kids.
We got kids, good dad game, let me
right.
say, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Exactly. So how does that work? Do you guys all as a collective deal with the clothing brand?
yeah, we do it all together.
Everything
We-
All
together?
together, yeah.
Every little
Yeah,
every
everything's
design you
teamwork.
see on there, we peeled that shit back ourselves.
Yeah.
We had the computer just do all that shit, and we stamped it on the clothes, all
Hand-pressed
that
and
shit,
everything.
pressed it on there. We didn't have no disrespect, but we didn't have no Chinese company send us a bunch of million, the shirts already done up and shit. You know what I mean? Like, we did that
Blood,
shit
sweat,
by
and
hand
tears and
ourselves. We
shit.
took the time
Hard
out of our
work. We put
days.
hard work
Long
into it.
days for
I
real.
go to work in the morning. I'm an electrician, so I get up 4 in the morning, go to work. I get off of work. They already got the shit going. I might come out here, and help. You know what I mean? Like
Yeah.
and we'll get it
Give
done
you 2
because we got to
cents
get
in
it
it.
done. Yeah, we got to get it done. This is a business.
Yeah,
At the
that's all
same
it
time,
is,
it's
for
a
sure.
team. And whatever it takes as far as like whatever we got to put into it. My brothers and shit, they always tell me like you put 100% into something, you're never not gonna get nothing out of it. So
Exactly.
That's
we,
a motherfucking
We
fact.
definitely gonna get something out of this, because we all put our minds and
And put in the
hard
work.
into this shit. So
Exactly.
And a
Hard
lot of time, a lot of dedication, a lot of shit. And the shit that people don't see. Like you mean y'all able to see this, but
Oh yeah.
even shit like them group FaceTimes and shit like
Everybody
just
sees
the
the final.
conversations
Everybody
and-
sees the final
yeah,
product.
nobody sees the process.
it's
Yeah,
a lot.
but-
Yeah, it's a lot that goes into this shit. You know what I'm saying? But that's why when you see shit like this and we're able to come and we're able to drop this on the table and show this shit off, like that's why it mean more too. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
'Cause
no,
it's
and
like,
it's
we work for this shit for real.
and
We ain't
also-
just
exactly.
was-
And it
drop
ain't too
the
many
light.
people other than us. I mean, it ain't too many other teams out here really doing this shit. So, I mean, I feel confident in us that we're gonna just keep pushing, keep doing this shit the right way, and we trying to get to the top. No, we ain't trying. We gonna get there.
gonna get there.
But
Respectful.
it's just process.
I feel you. And then, for me, everybody, the glory, the money, all that stuff, whatever. What I love about the process is like the idea and then seeing it. Like for
Right.
me, it was just an idea. And then when I'm like, yo, I fucking did it. Like I don't give a fuck how it look. It might not look the best. It might not be the best shit ever. But I'm like, I saw it in my mind, and I made it. You know what I'm saying? Like, so that alone is like it will keep you guys like going forward. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And I believe in it. The music, I have not heard all of the music yet. I have heard a lot of your stuff, but y'all better send me some music so I can listen to
Yeah,
it.
we
You know
got
what I'm
you.
saying?
And bro is definitely a great representation. You know what I'm saying? So if you heard bro, you know what
No,
I'm saying?
it's definitely the qualities there. I mean, the guy got a song
Everybody
with
fire.
fucking Corey Gunn, so
Play get
We're
smoked
working.
like a motherfucking Fonto. You heard? Stop playing. That's coming from somebody who don't even smoke no motherfucking Fontos too. So I don't even know what these guys talk about. Sometimes he just say some fire shit.
Like one,
You
though,
mean, he just go in there, he
Yeah.
say some fire shit. I be just like, you be dead.
Where'd it
I
come
mean,
from?
I mean, it came from just being around a whole bunch of niggas that
Smoke
smoke. nigga.
Fonto.
Yeah, you get that contact. You get that contact.
We all smoke, nigga.
Yeah,
Like,
for
so,
sure.
If
I
a
mean,
nigga
nigga,
gets
like-
smoked, what gets smoked? Fontos get smoked. I could have said a million things. I could have said playing get smoked like a cigarette, Fonto, Dutch Master, Backwood.
It's true.
But, you know what I mean?
Yeah, yeah, that's what's up.
Play, you get smoked, motherfucker. That's what it is. But nah, you know what I mean? It was a dope record. We definitely
Yeah, they were crazy.
we definitely put it together. And like I said, everything we do is team effort. Like I would never take 100% credit for everything, which means even as far as the music, the videos, and everything, if it isn't the guys pulling up, the videos wouldn't be
Not
as
done,
lit.
yeah.
If we're not there for each other when it comes to studio sessions, the energy and vibration wouldn't be as high as it is when we in there. So it's really a team effort, you know what I mean? And that's what makes the beauty of everything we do so beautiful. Like even that song itself, there's a lot of people that aren't like directly on the record, but their impact and influence is felt. 'Cause
Exactly.
these guys did a lot of shit like behind the scenes that helped make that possible too. So, that's what makes this shit just so beautiful is everybody got a piece in everything that's going on.
And everybody's working hard, so that's all that matters. You know what I'm saying? So back to a little bit of the questions. Like, so you guys are a rap group, and I keep asking. I asked that last time, but are you guys like a rap group, or you guys just like a crew, and then everybody does their own, or you guys are planning on dropping like albums, like Wu-Tang, or like what I'm saying?
Well, so if you want to put it in that perspective, like we're not like a Wu-Tang like group, but we're
Like
we're-
a Young Money.
like
a young,
more like Young
we're
Money.
like a Young Money.
Yeah, exactly.
That's probably
It's
the
like-
closest comparison.
Right.
Okay, yeah,
Young Money
'cause
sound
I
beautiful.
Because we're all different artists. It's not like it's not like we're all on. Like we could all be on one song.
Yeah, we're not the
That's
Migos.
not
like we're not.
It's not hard to do, but
No,
like
no, y'all do
We
that.
have done it. Yeah,
Yeah,
for sure.
But it's not gonna be like albums like
I mean, it might be an
typical
album like all of us,
down
but like
the line,
but like we
Yeah,
all
we
like
working
we all
on
single
something.
artists, but like that. Like we're all separate artists, a part of our family that we call CBG Mafia. You feel me? Like this is our brotherhood. This is our this is our fraternity. I mean, whatever they call it, a fraternity, right?
Yeah,
It
fraternity,
ain't fraternity,
yeah,
right?
that's
It's
a good
fraternity,
word.
right? All right, yeah. I don't want to say the wrong one.
Yeah, I get you. Yeah,
But,
maternity, fraternity, all
yeah.
it's not the same.
But yeah, this is we like I said, we chill together damn near every day. So
It makes
sure.
sense.
this is like
Yeah.
this is like a brotherhood. This is more than just a rap.
Yeah, it's
group
deeper than-
or
yeah, it's
anything
deeper
like
than
that.
music.
Deep in the rap, like outside of this shit, we really
I
got
mean,
each
because
other.
like a rap, like I'm not sure how a rap group would be, but I know how like my homies is, and these are my niggas. Like
Yeah,
where it's like I see these niggas at least once a day, so it's like. I mean, and ain't too many niggas I do that with, so
I feel you. Family.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, no, I get it.
and we're all talented, basically. Like we all can do music, and we're all trying to, and we all putting our minds together and our art together, and we trying to see where it's gonna go.
I feel that. Yeah, no. The reason why I ask is, there's been plenty of rap groups, so I wanted to ask, but I'll ask this in a different way now. What is you guys' influence? So I know from him, you kind of gave it, you kind of Tupac, Biggie. What would be, for you, for yourself? Who's your biggest influence? You'd be like, yo,
That's
who you
hard.
grew up? Who did you listen to the most? Who was
Like I
like
listen to obviously Tupac, Biggie, and they probably high on my list, but I gotta go with Lil Wayne. Like I'm talking about like the razor phone
I can't
running
feel my
up.
face era?
Nah, I'm talking about the flip phone running up the phone bill on the. Remember the YouTube, the
Yeah.
25 cents, like a minute or something.
Yeah, you have to
I'm
buy the
listening
little.
to Mr. Carter, all that shit, mad. You know what I'm saying? Running up the phone bill and shit, getting cursed out and shit. But yeah, so I'll probably say Lil Wayne for me. You know what I'm saying? He probably the most diverse with this shit I've ever seen.
great-
and he can
a
rap
great-
his ass off.
A
Like
great
like,
rapper, man.
there's nobody that do this shit like Wayne. You mean you could say the Jay-Z's and all that shit, but I ain't going with that. Like motherfuckers can't see Lil Wayne. You know what I'm saying? Like keep it 100.
Tax is crazy.
Lil Wayne got so many verses and so many great shit that when you say his verse back to him, he'd be like, "Who said that?
Yeah.
You
No,
said that, motherfucker."
no, definitely,
You
definitely,
mean?
and the ability to switch flows. He has so
Cause I remember all the great shit I said. I'll tell you.
and he don't even. Well,
He
he
don't
don't
remember none
write.
of that
He don't
shit.
write his shit. So, you know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
like-
Like, you do you guys follow that? Like, how do you guys do your? Everybody writes like in your phone or in a like paper, like,
I
or
mean-
you guys just go in there and
Nah, we definitely not writing on paper.
nah.
We are free gentlemen.
So-
I mean, more so. I mean, I would. I don't write. But I mean, if I'll hear like a melody in my head, and I'll have like a sound in my head, and then I'll voice record myself doing that sound to that beat that I like, or the beat that the producer gave to me, and I'll just go off of that. And every time I get something new, I'll record that, and then once it comes together, like I'll just like know it because I already done fucking record.
So you piece it together.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And by the
You
time you're
just
done, you know
remember.
the whole shit.
Yeah, I don't write it though. I mean,
That's fire.
I mean,
So for you, it's a little bit different since you're singing.
because I'll hear it. I mean, and I'll hear it.
You're
so.
working more on like the melodies.
Yeah, I mean, for me, like you what was the last question you had asked him before?
Who's your biggest influence when
So-
it comes to music?
So like for me, my biggest influence is just R&B. Like, that's where I got
Michael
my
Jackson.
not even just the Jacksons, like melody more so R&B. Like like melodic vocals,
like vocalists, like
good
high notes,
good
like-
vocalists. Like they're not even
Babyface.
like
Alicia
but
Keys,
not
like-
even girls, guys.
Usher.
all right, put me on,
Guys.
put me on, put me
Tyrese.
on.
Like old school, like.
Marvin
I
Gaye.
mean, obviously, like
That
R.
Kelly
Kelly's a good. He's a good singer songwriter. He's obviously like a legend. But like, I'm talking about like, just like
that soul, that
soul
does-
shit.
yeah,
Like,
yeah, I
it's,
get
like
you.
soulful
Marvin
like
Gaye.
singers. Them, to like Drew Hill, to Usher,
Oh, my
to
dog,
yeah.
Silk, to like the real
Yeah.
Silk, yep,
black.
fire,
like
fire,
I ain't
yeah.
trying to like.
Yeah.
But
No, no,
real
no.
Donnell
Talking
Jones,
shit, man.
from
We're
the
not
music,
Donnell
like,
Jones, you got
talking-
that-
deep like
Yeah,
that.
yeah.
That real, you know the motherfucker can sing
yeah.
like type
Uh-huh.
of
That-
song.
that-
Like, you know what I mean? Like, so I was always into that. Like
Same, agree.
Cisco did have like a kind of big impact on me, like as far as like, you know, me just like liking it. I liking the way he sang back then.
What's that one joint he had, real quick?
He had a whole bunch of things there real quick.
Was it incomplete?
They had incomplete 5
I ain't gonna lie,
steps,
nigga. I was like
all that shit, bro.
10,
like
11, singing that shit with my heart,
Avant,
bro.
like Avant back in the day, like just
Sure.
all them. You know what I mean? That had a big impact on me as far as like music. That shit was fire back then. Like I missed that. Like
And no bullshit.
even like Omarion, like when they first,
Yeah,
you know,
yeah,
like,
yeah,
when
yeah.
they first came into the picture, like
Yeah.
B2K, all them niggas, like
Yeah.
that shit was alright to me,
Yeah.
because I was growing up in that era, so that shit sounded. I mean, for me as a singer, that was my type of
Shit,
sound.
I was popping and
I
locking.
was my type of sound, bro. Like, I was my type
Yeah.
of sound, bro. That shit was fire, bro. So that was my influence.
And no
like, all
bullshit. Hearing bro say that, like you get that, cause I tell bro all the time, like there's not even now.
Because you don't hear that
people- you
nowadays
don't hear
either.
that.
Like
Yeah,
even with
the
rap,
people that
like
are
I'm used to
popping.
like that real. I'm not gonna. I don't like to really get in debate about like who's ill at rapping, because it's like,
It shows your preference.
nigga, I was
That's all.
born in a time. I mean, I was around niggas who really like rap. And when I say rap, I mean East Coast rap, like that. They spitting words and bars and like ill shit that you don't understand. Sometimes you got to think about what the hell this nigga just said, like to really understand. And sometimes you can think about it and you still don't understand what they said. Like what you mean? I like, and like you said, Lil Wayne. Lil Wayne's one of them rappers who's like he's an artist, a real artist.
He's a poet.
His
He's
rap
a-
is art.
yeah,
Like
yeah,
you
yeah.
don't. His shit is so crazy. It's like nobody can really. A lot of people can't do that.
See it, and my bad for
That's cool, bro.
interrupting you. It's like what I say. Like not again. I'm not dissing the new school, but some of these
That
rappers,
shit's chips, bro.
some of these rappers, like the beat makes them.
Nah, for sure.
Like Lil Wayne, you could
Yes.
grab his lyrics and put no beat on there.
I just heard a Lil Wayne song, bro, not too long ago, and like he was rapping before the beat even came on, and then came in with the beat.
Yeah.
Like that shit was so.
Yeah.
I'm like, yo, this
Now he
nigga's
rap to the beat
he's
off
so ill, bro.
keep
Like
going.
it's crazy. But like like I
sure.
said, there's not a lot of people who could do that. There's not a lot of artists now. The music industry nowadays, and I'm gonna keep it funky. It's driven by money, bro. It's not driven by talent. So individuals like us who actually can write a song and like write a picture with our songs, it's not a lot of niggas who could do that, bro. Because a lot of niggas don't try to don't try to collect that art. They try to
They're doing it.
follow what's
Yeah.
what's in right now. Like,
and should be for a moment.
and what's
too,
in
like,
right
a lot
now
of
is like a
people-
bunch
yeah.
of like, I mean, I'm gonna
Bullshit.
call it is not real, like
bubblegum music.
it's
You know what it
bullshit,
is?
bro. And it's
Nah.
like I don't know how people are getting like
I'm gonna tell you. I'm gonna tell you right now. They getting lit is because of TikTok, and that's
not even TikTok,
Nah,
nigga,
but
because
look,
they've
but
been
that's
getting
what
lit before
motherfuckers are
TikTok.
doing, bro. They doing shit for the moment, like you know what I'm saying.
But listen, but they're getting like rich off this shit. Like
what I'm saying.
they're changing their families' lives and all that shit off of like chasing clout and then just doing like dumb shit. Something that is not mentally in my DNA or physically in my DNA.
Yeah, like these.
It's
some
not
of
in me
these-
to do no
some of these
weird
people-
shit like that.
These people are not real artists. They're in it for
Nah,
the business
yeah.
and for the money. You know, it's funny. I think it was Jay. I think JC said that. You know, when he was coming up, you know, everybody like these people were real lyricists. Everybody wrote their shit. These
Right.
people were out battling each other, and then all of a sudden they started making money with it. Right, rap started making money. So then people like Puff ain't a rapper. He just got the money and could put on the image of a rapper, and he sold millions and millions of records. But Puff is not a rapper.
Puff's
That-
producer,
Exactly.
but producers and rappers go. I mean, sorry,
It goes hand in hand, but you still like, you know what I'm saying? Like you have to start. Somebody writes for him. You see what I'm saying?
yeah, but I mean, so at that point, that's like, who else does that? Who else try to do some shit like that? Like,
And I'm not talking shit about people that don't write. You know what I'm saying? Like, to me, it's just like, but if you're a rapper, like that's what you do. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Right.
then you have to.
I get what you're saying. Like, Puff has money, so now you just got money, so you're gonna just be a rap. I mean, you could just be a rapper now all of a sudden.
Yeah, like, I mean, you got Jadakiss, your shit.
He can buy the marketing to make it look like he's like some big ass, like ill ass rapper.
Puff. Yeah,
Yeah,
Puff.
but like, I mean, and that's not money's driven. It's a money driven industry.
Yeah.
It's not about talent nowadays.
Yeah.
So
in my bad.
that's cool.
Y'all heard of Coast Contra?
I heard it. I heard of that.
Yeah.
Philly.
Yeah.
Oh, the dude. No. The dude. That nigga's fire.
Jamal.
That nigga's fire. Is that a group?
Yeah. Coast
Them niggas
Contra.
is fucking fire, nigga.
Yo.
They like old school, like
Old school
Wu-Tang.
shit, yeah.
But they're getting on, like, but they're getting like noticed now because they're actually
It's coming back. That's what
dope though.
Yeah, that's
them
what
niggas is talking that shit. Like,
yeah, I was thinking like the real shit's coming back. Like,
kick,
you know what I'm saying? They're playing with it again. You know what I'm saying? Like they're not dropping the same shit that everybody else. The same. You know, they're not following the same thing. So I fuck with it. You know, like it is what it is. What about new school? Like, who do you guys listen to from this era? Like, I listen to Cole. You know, people say that's boring. You know what I'm saying? But
I'm gonna be
it
honest.
is what it is.
Cole, Kendrick, you know what I'm saying? I feel like they kind of like the leaders of this era.
Yep.
But I listen to a little bit of everything. You know, I try to keep my ears.
You just gonna leave Drake out of it?
Yeah, hell yeah.
You just gonna leave Drake out of it?
Hell yeah.
Nah, we can't leave Drake out of it. There's no way we can leave him out of that. You feel me? Drake's definitely one of the leaders of this era.
Drake's definitely like Drake's fire.
No, he's definitely one of the leaders.
He's overrated though.
But I'm not riding around listening to that shit. I'm just
Not
giving
me
100.
either.
Shout out
I'm
to Drake.
listen, I say it like go to the club. I listen to Drake probably than Cole or Kendrick. You know what I'm saying? But
I just like how Drake on his her losses. I like how he just came back, nigga, after like a couple of I wouldn't say failed, but the previous project he did before that on that on that techno sound and shit, that was like a dub to me. To me.
I can't watch y'all bash Drake like this no more.
to me, but Drake's my nigga though. Like Drake came back and he destroyed it. Like Drake, I think Drake's forever gonna be in the game.
He's great. He's great. Like,
He's gonna forever be in the game, bro. Because Drake's he knows how to.
I feel like his
make that
talent
music
is crazy, right?
Yeah.
But what a lot of people overlook is his work ethic. You know what I'm saying? Like, he outworks.
You gotta put in the work.
Look how he talks.
You know what I mean?
He's mad, like smart. Like he talks like a fucking. He knows how to put on a good conversation.
He like a pimp. You know what I'm saying? Like he gonna smooth his way into everything. You know what I'm saying?
Credit that to who he learned the game from too. That goes back to the tree of Wayne, being able to be molded by somebody who's so great. You know what I mean? Like, we're all sponges. So you put me around somebody that's so great at something, I'm only gonna pick up and learn from them. And that comes with elevation, and that's why like building the right people around you is so essential. Cause it's like we got niggas around us that are great. You know what I mean? If I'm the best person in the room, I don't need to be in that room. You feel what I'm saying? If I'm the richest in that room, I probably don't need to be there. You know what I'm saying? Like, because you want to be around people that's going to force you to elevate and force you to challenge your creative ideas, and you know what I mean?
Exactly.
And I feel like that's what he did real well. He was like, because remember when Drake first started, some people was like, oh, who's this corny nigga with the sweater vest and the fucking Christmas sweaters?
Not me.
You know what I mean? But when you heard him, right, you knew he was something special. You feel me? Like, from the first joint, from when he was doing the mixtapes back with Wayne when he first started to now, and then you see the growth and elevation.
Crazy, bro. When I first heard the nigga, I thought he was like a darker skinned nigga, bro. And then when I see the nigga,
Well, the beginning, the mixtape days,
yeah,
like
yeah.
the mixtape days, he came hard.
Yeah, he was crazy with it. He always
They
had
say he's
this
from Canada. I'm thinking like this nigga like somebody like he's a different.
His dad from Memphis though. He was hanging around them niggas that was with that shit. He was out there every summer. His dad
Yeah,
from
like
Memphis,
exactly. Like he got both. I mean, I think he experienced both sides of
And
it.
his mom white.
Yeah. That's at first I'm like, what is this dude? Like I can't tell.
Looks like Spanish for a second, nigga.
I thought so. That people thought he was Dominican or some shit.
They wanted him to be
Probably. Yeah, nah, man.
like word, but y'all got nigga Alpha, right? Alpha, Nicky Jam, y'all got all them, you know.
Yeah.
I fuck with
Puerto Rican. Yeah,
Puerto Rican?
Yeah, they're Puerto Rican.
Both of them?
Yeah.
Damn.
Yeah. Puerto Ricans, like when it comes to rap and shit, like reggaeton, they're fire. I mean, there's a bunch of Dominican people.
Rap too though. We gotta give Pun his flowers. Pun,
Oh yeah,
that's my dog.
For sure,
My
yeah.
dog.
Big Pun, Fat Joe,
Joey Crack.
yeah.
You feel me? If you ain't grow up bumping Joey Crack, I don't know what you was
Oh,
doing.
Nah,
yeah. We're all
he
around
was
the same
definitely-
age, so
Yeah, hell
you know.
yeah.
But when we were young, that's what Dipset.
Oh
Yeah,
for sure.
Dips. I remember. Yeah.
This was some wild days.
We had it good growing up.
Dipset.
Our era definitely had it real good growing up.
We had
with
like
music
we
shit.
got both. You know
Yeah,
what I'm saying?
hell
Like
yeah.
everybody's here is like what, 95 and lower, right? Yeah. So yeah. Everybody, we call like relate to the same upbringing. So
Ass whoopings.
yeah, but it was funny.
That was the topic. Funny
Ass
you mentioned that topic.
Yeah, we
brought that last time. Yeah, for sure.
We brought that up. We were talking about now our kids. Like I don't whoop my kid. You know what I'm saying? Like these kids nowadays, like it's enough with just taking their tablet or like my kid's worst thing is like, yo, you go to bed at 8, you go to bed at 6. Oh, you gonna bet like you just that they break down. You take their tablet or you put them to bed early, it's a wrap.
Yeah,
you
it's
know?
the worst. It's the worst thing ever.
Yeah, but for us, like we were like we were getting whippings. I don't know if you guys want to get into it again, but
I was getting tore up, nigga. I was getting my ass whooped, nigga. I was a bad kid. I wasn't. I'm not gonna sit here and say I was no good ass kid. I was doing terrible shit. My mom used to call me terrible, nigga. I used to do crazy shit. I mean, I used to be trying to set fires and shit. Like
damn.
bad, like bro, like shit was crazy. I used to be stealing and shit, bro, from bad shit. I mean, like I was like,
Yeah,
shit.
see.
I got real ass whoopings. I ain't talking about no fake ass whoopings. I'm talking about
me too.
But them ass whoopings molded me into who I am now. Like I work, I got a full-time job. I mean, as you should. I mean, I ain't, I ain't got. I'm honored, kind of, to say I ain't got no record and shit like that. You know,
Well, that's what's up, man. That's
you know,
big.
I got shit to show for it as far as like, in life that I've accumulated, and just so I'm fortunate. A lot of niggas die from where I come from, like before they turn 21. So
Exactly.
just fortunate to be, my age, 33, living good, healthy,
Kids,
yeah,
wife,
kids, no wife. I ain't planning on that right now, man. I'm trying to get to this bag, man. That's my main focus, man.
I get you.
They ain't never gonna. A woman they ain't never gonna go nowhere. As far as in my case, I can't speak for every other man, but in my case, I know a woman's gonna always be there. So
Yeah, no, I mean, I've never been one to focus on like on girls. Like that was my. I was always focused on.
But I
getting
do
money,
respect
man.
women. I mean, I love women.
No, of course we love women.
Yeah, I love
but-
women. I mean, my mother definitely was a strong black woman. Who raised a strong black man, and like I said, like I'm just not focused on that. As you can see, I'm focused on like what we got going on.
Exactly.
Like I just left my little daughter right now to come out here because I'm not in Low right now. I'm closer to Boston.
Yeah.
So I drove out here just to get to
I
this
appreciate
interview.
you, man. I
You
appreciate
already,
you
bro.
coming through,
Like,
bro.
because it's important. You feel me?
Yeah.
This shit's important. Like, and that's how that's how it shows that I'm dedicated
Committed,
to this.
yep.
Yeah. So
Yeah,
yeah.
without commitment, you'll never,
right.
I forget how the saying goes. I'm probably gonna fuck this shit up. It goes like, you have to have a passion, you have to have a dream, and then you have to have commitment to it.
Mm-hmm.
Because without commitment, you'll never get there.
Right.
So it doesn't or without talent. You could have the dream, you could have the talent to do it. You could be the person that could jump out the gym and you the tallest and you the best at ball, but you're not committed. Some motherfuckers in the gym putting in that work.
Right. And don't never go nowhere.
Exactly. And you over there, you got the talent, but you ain't going nowhere because you just not putting in the work. So
Right.
you need to have it needs to be all of it. You need to have all of it. Like people say it's like, oh, work harder, work smarter, not harder.
Right.
And I think that's dumb. Like that's a dumb statement because you gotta work smart and hard if you don't make it. Like
Right.
like that's, to me, it's like you gotta do both. You
Right.
could work smart and work hard, so then later on, you might not have to work as much. But in the beginning, I don't know, not one successful person
That hasn't worked
that
their
is,
ass off.
yeah, like
Right.
it's just not, like, I don't know, unless you're a trust fund baby, unless your shit was handed down from your mama and daddy. If you became a millionaire, you became something, you fucking worked.
Mm-hmm.
Like either you went to school, You put in work, music, what we're trying to do, entertainment. So, that's the key, and that's what's gonna, keep everybody going. Hard work. So you guys I know you got your song coming out. How about you? You got new music? You got new, like, you know what I'm saying? What you working on?
I got a lot of new music. I ain't really working on a project right now. I'm just trying to accumulate, a bunch of music just so that come summertime, shoot a bunch of these videos and have something to drop, you know what I'm saying, every couple of weeks, you know what I'm saying, go crazy. Me and bro, we got something coming, Hood Love, you know what I'm saying.
Okay, for the girls? All right.
Yeah, for
Let's
the
go.
Shout out my
you know
nigga Splash.
me and bro
Hood Love
went
on
crazy,
the way.
you know what I'm saying. Me and bro got shit, so right now, we focus on May 27th. You know
I get you.
And the music, we still in the studio every week doing what we do. Yeah, so I got a lot of shit coming. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, be on the 2-man Splash motherfucking Izzy, man. CBG shit, man.
Let's go.
Now we coming.
But how about yourself, bro? I know you got that music with guns coming out. Do you have anything else on the works? Any shows that you guys besides this one that's coming up soon?
So right after we knock out this Billy B, we got a couple other projects we working on as far as like shows and events. We deep rooted in the community too, trying to do everything we can for the community as far as like cookouts, kickball games. Like that's just big for us. We do big like just team cookouts.
Events
we all
and
get
shit.
together. Yeah, just the guys, flag football, bring the kids out. We be doing a lot of shit like that during the summer. So we definitely looking towards that. Pool parties. We run some pretty dope pool parties too. We actually shot a video at one of the pool parties about 1.5 years ago.
I think I seen that video. Yeah, I think I seen that video. I think
that shit went
fresh.
Crazy.
Yeah.
Shout out Chaz King for that one. And we just been working, so we got a lot of music in the cut ready to drop. A lot of shit definitely gonna be on the way.
Fire.
And I got a bunch of shit on the way. I just gotta drop my shit, man. I just been writing a whole bunch of music. I'm thinking about doing a little EP or something. I don't know, man, but something's gonna be here in the summertime, so just be on the lookout if anything.
Getting ready for the summer. I get it. It's hard, like, and for me, when it comes to this, it's easy. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's not. I don't have to worry about writing anything. I don't prep nothing. I just sit down and whatever comes out, comes out. Hopefully it's good. You know what I'm saying? But for you guys, like, it's probably stressful. I hear of the like, when you have you writer's blog or like shit like that, you know what I'm saying? Like, you, for whatever reason, nothing's coming up. Do you guys go through that, and how do you guys deal with it? Like, just keeping yourself going. Do you guys just have like, what, I'm putting in this time, whatever comes out, but I'm putting in the time? Or you guys go, if I feel inspired, then I go to the studio? What is your process? I'm gonna start over here.
So we usually lock in every week to go to the studio. So me personally, I'm pretty hard when it comes to shit. Like, I'm not gonna say writer's block, but like, I'm one of those people, like, if I throw the instrumental on and the shit don't start talking to me immediately,
go
on
off
to the next. Like, I listen. No, like, I'm telling you, I listen to from Friday to Friday, because we usually go to the studios on Fridays. I don't start looking for the beat probably till like Tuesday. And I listen to about 500 beats, and that is with no exaggeration.
Damn.
I'll probably like 10 of them.
See,
I'll
you
cut it
motherfuckers
down.
that think that you guys want to rap, listen to this shit.
I cut it down to like 10, and then, like I said, if it doesn't talk to me, then I just,
done.
you know what I'm saying. So that's how
But
I
see,
go based off of my shit.
that was great answer for the question, because the process, that's your process. You just like, I'm gonna just listen to these beats, and I'm gonna put the work in, and whatever comes out comes out.
I'm not the type, because a lot of the time people are just worried about, damn, let me go to the studio with 3-4 songs. I could probably do 3-4 songs in an hour and a half. On a good day, 2 hours. You know what I'm saying? I'm not really, and I can speak for bro, and bro, like, when we go, we really take our time with this shit. So like, when we go, we make sure it's something that's gonna hit. Even if we just do one song in a session, that one song is gonna be,
that's what it is.
Okay. You know what I'm saying?
And for you, bro, what's your process like?
Pretty much the same. I listen to some music. I might catch inspiration off something throughout the day, or I might just be like just mumbling or freestyling something in my head
While working and shit.
Yeah, and I might just be chilling, and it's like, oh, you know what? I like that. Let me just remember that for later. And then, you know what I'm saying, just listening to beats and just going. it's been more of a natural just go type thing lately. Because you know how life be with time and everything, you don't really have time to sit down and jot everything down. So it's kind of been more in the moment where it's just like, fuck it, we here, let's just get something going. We got something we like, and we just go off of vibes a lot of the time.
What comes up, yeah.
Yeah.
Who does? And I don't remember if I asked this last time, but how do you guys get your beats? You guys have like a
various producers. There's plenty producers that there's some local, there's some overseas. Networking's everything because there's plenty people on the internet that we built relationships with. There's a lot of local guys. My man's Remy Rock actually produced the one that I just did with Corey. Shout out to him. He's over in Cali.
Shout out, bro.
Yeah, he was just out here with us a few months ago. But yeah, there's plenty producers we work with on the regular. Some of them are in-house, like part of the team guys. Some of them are like distant homies and shit like that. But like,
just buy it.
Yeah,
you like it, you buy it. Yeah.
Sometimes they toss them for real. I mean, they might be like, yo, bro, I got this heat for you. Yo, we need you to get on this.
Yeah, we need that. If you guys if there's any local producers or beat makers and you guys listen to this shit, hit my Instagram, find a way to get in touch with us. It won't be hard. And just send your shit, man. Like, you know what I'm saying? You never know. Your shit might be fire and somebody needs to put bars to it. So
man, come fuck with us. Any producer, you got beats and shit.
Because I'm assuming that could be hard sometimes, right? Like, is that like a sometimes? Because you can't just hear something on the internet and bite it. That's usually copyright and shit. So,
so usually like, because I've been doing this shit for a while. So usually, when you like kind of like are established, as far as like when you got your business shit going together. Like United Masters or your BMI or whatever. Once that's established and shit like that, and you start putting out music, and you like are like promoting yourself as an artist and things like that, you'll find that people are gonna reach out to you. Like I've met like
so many people.
I've got so much fucking beats from producers that I never met in my life, from like everywhere. Like because they hear something they like and then they want to send it because. Like I said, producers and artists go hand in hand.
Yeah,
they get 50% of the total. Them and you, artist and producer, they make the beat. You actually sing the song or whatever, or write the song or whatever. So once you like, they're gonna be throwing so many beats at you because they want to get, that next hit or whatever. They just like you.
Yeah.
But they're just behind the keys or whatever they're doing as far as with the sound. To your question too, like my process is basically like I'll hear something or like I'll put on some beats or something or like I'll hear somebody singing and I'll just like I'll hear something, I'll just find something. Sometimes before I used to come up with a song like a cappella, no beat, no nothing, I used to just write a song in my head like, and before, years ago, I used to write it down. I'll write it down and then I'll try to find a beat. And it was like kind of it was hard for me to find a beat, like mad hard, because I already had the song melody in my head. So I would have to.
You're trying to match
it. To make your own shit, basically.
So I would have to try to like get close to that. And then it got to the point where I was trying to find somebody to make the beat for me around the song that I already made.
And that's hard.
And then it was like, fuck that. Like and then I had to get used to just actually like just write a song with a beat. But to your question also, I have got writer's block plenty of times. Yeah. When I get writer's block, sometimes I'll go a month, 2 months without
step away. Yeah.
Step away. I won't sing shit for about 2 months or whatever. Sometimes it's a week. Sometimes it's an hour. But writer's block does happen. Like and when it does happen, you can't get stressed out because if this is what you do, it's gonna come to you.
Yeah,
like it'll come.
Don't force it.
You'll be driving the fucking your car and then you'll be and something ill will just pop up and then you gotta just remember that.
Write it somewhere.
That's me every Friday.
Exactly. So something ill come up. You feel me? Like I used to be at work, really writing songs at work, like
in your head,
in my head. But then I'll have to stop work and like record myself real quick so I don't forget how I did that.
Yeah.
And then and then after that, because I'll forget it.
Yeah. No.
And then I'll play it again, like I got that.
Yeah.
And then I sit and then I'll listen to it and then I'll catch it right on, like be straight. Like and then I'll finish the song off or keep going or whatever. Sometimes you get to the middle of the song and it's just fire. Then you get stuck. You don't know what else to say.
Yeah. It
might take a week to get that, that little ass part. Once you get over it, it kind of smooths out. It kind of goes kind of easy again. But it does happen.
Yeah, I want to be a writer, but I don't rap. I don't do music, but I'm trying to like write scripts for movies or write a book and shit like that. Write a fucking anime. I'm fucking dork like that.
That's not no dork shit. That's some
like
money shit right there.
Yeah, like I like the stories of like when I watch like even anime, like I like when I'm looking at it, I'm critiquing it. I'm like, yo, who the fuck wrote this shit? I'm trying to figure out like who came up with this. Like I see like South Park or like funny shows like that I'm just like the writing behind it.
I just got put on to South Park.
What?
I love that shit.
Nah, yeah, bro.
What?
That time we was doing some shirts.
Crazy,
he played
bro.
me a clip.
How's
And
that possible?
I had to go
Cartoon
home.
Network?
I had to go home and really tune into the shit. Like the shit really retarded. Like
yo, it's
the
the
hilarious.
shit really retarded.
Like think
bro.
about it, right? Think about it. Like who's writing this shit?
Yeah,
like
like,
that's
the
what
shit really
like that's what goes
retarded,
into
bro.
my head. I'm like, who the fuck is writing this?
Yeah.
Because that's the genius. Like yeah, the cartoons are moving and then like whatever. But to me, it's just like yeah, yo, somebody's putting in like brain power into like coming up with all this shit, and I like that. And you know, I work. I'm trying to do this, so writing is hard. But I do get the writer's block. But I'm trying. Like I carry a backpack with a fucking notebook. I'm old school like that. I gotta write my like. So I just write a bunch of shit. It make no sense like together. You know what I'm saying? But it's just a piece, and then we go from there. So I'm working on like writing my first book. It's about my kids, how they're different. Like trying to like come up with a story that showcase how they're brothers, but they're like so different. Like the older one, I don't know what it is about the young child, bro. Like that, you guys have multiple kids. Like my old son is like cool, like we could chill, like no problem. My little one, he's tearing shit up. He's like, he's just the wild one.
How old is he?
8 and 7.
Oh,
Yeah, he ain't that much older. He just
But I don't know what it is. Like even for me, my sister's older. I was the one always fucking getting in trouble.
He might feel like everyone get more attention.
I don't know what it is. Do you guys have
Nah, I just got one son.
one son?
I got a son, got a daughter on the way. I got a stepdaughter.
Okay. Yeah. So but you'll see. Like everybody that I ask this question, they always say like it's
I get
true.
a little bit of everything, you know, between them two and the one on the way. I get a little bit of mixed everything when it come down to it.
I feel like my daughter's just like me. Like she's 5, but she's just like me. Like it's like I see so much of me in her. Like the bad and the good. Like
Yeah.
I just see it. Like damn. Like don't start doing that shit. Like you know what I mean. Like chill out with that. Like I need to check her on that. You know what I mean? Like real shit.
Yeah. I feel that. I didn't get the daughter. I only got my 2 boys, and it's a war on my house. Let's just put it that way. It is what it is. Like these dudes, like it got to the point where I'm just like, you know what? Fight it out, man.
Yeah,
like,
they're gonna be fighting for sure.
Let's get this out the way, and it helped. I'm not gonna lie.
Real deal
People
here.
will say this shit and be like, "Yo, that's fucked up." Like, no, like it just got to that point where like mom left because when mom is around, you can't, I get yelled at, right? So like mom left and they were just fighting. The little one's just he hit the older one.
Be honest, he pieced him.
Yeah, he did, but the older one, like he's used to like getting yelled at for hitting him when he was younger.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? So he doesn't.
He's
hit
only
him.
1 year older than him though. He's not like he's mad older than him though.
Yeah, that's a
It
fair
was
one.
it's a year like
That's a
4
fair one,
months.
D.
Like,
You heard?
He's
But-
That's a fair one.
7 and 8.
No,
Nigga,
no,
that's
but
right there.
But listen to this:
That's
the
a
younger
fair
one
one.
is bigger.
He might be. That's what I'm saying.
He
He, might
is.
be more stocky or
Yeah,
something.
like-
yeah.
Like the older one is kind of taking towards the mom side, and she's short, and the family's a little bit shorter. Like in my case, the little one is kind of he looks like me. He looks exactly like me, but I know the older one can mess like,
Yeah.
and it happened because I told the older one, I'm like, you know what, you're not gonna get in trouble, because I was just like, all right, this is a wrap, because he just kept doing it. He started talking shit to the older brother, like bad. Like the little one is just talking shit to him, and I was just like, yo, come on. Like,
That's me. Whoop his ass.
I was like,
whoop his.
so I told him, and he was like, I'm not gonna get in trouble. My older one looked at me. He's like, I'm not gonna get in trouble. And he pieced him up, and then the little one is crying, and I'm like, I told you. And then it built respect. Like I said, I might be wrong for that shit. You know what I'm saying? People gonna look at. I'm gonna put it out. I'm gonna fuck.
He know not to do it no more. He know not
Not
to
like
do it no more, bro.
it really like he's seen it. He's like, oh shit, big brother's just not. He's taking it easy on me.
Yeah.
He's not like, and then he got it. So now I see the dynamic change a little bit. It's a little bit more respectful. He actually listens to, because I'm telling you, the big one's smart as shit, and like he got like he's like, he got honor rolls in school, like he basketball player, like soccer player, like, and the little one, he's just trouble. Like,
Fuck this shit, nigga.
yeah, like he's swearing and shit. Like it's just
Shit,
straight
gay,
up.
gay,
Like
he's not feeling me.
it's just like, yo, this kid is fucking trouble. But I love him. You know what I'm saying? He's a good dude. Like he's a little good. Like you know what I'm saying? He's not picking on nobody. None of that. But he's just wild. Like
good thing. But good thing now is it's happening young, so you can check it. You can clarify it.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. No, I mean, that's another. You know, we need dads in these dudes, these boys coming up's lives. You know what I'm saying? Like most of us, I could get. You know what? I'm gonna answer this question. I'm gonna ask this question, but I know the answer already. Was your dad around?
No.
Dad around?
That's a trick question because my pops wasn't around. My real dad was never around.
Okay.
But my pops that been with my mom since
Your stepdad.
He been there my whole life. So I could say because that's my pops for real. You feel me? That's
cool.
Shout out OG too.
So me and you could relate.
Shout out OG, man.
Gangster for real.
Yeah, OG like real deal. Yeah, don't
60
play with
years
it.
old, still gonna step
Yeah,
outside.
let's go.
Yeah.
Let's go. But see,
God.
I I have something for that. Your dad was not around.
Nah.
See?
But I had uncles and older brothers, so
you did. So you still.
I had a father figure. I had a
Mom-
bunch of ass whoopings.
Yeah, mom was smart enough to keep some type of dude around, and some people ain't that lucky. Like you know what I'm saying, like
Shit,
for me,
to be real, I grew up with two moms and shit, so I feel like even that like I ain't grow up with a MILF, so I had to teach myself how to be a man for real. But like having two moms, that's what made me the dog I am for real. For real.
That too.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that too.
Like,
I guess it goes both ways.
Free
but-
my pops too, man. Free that man.
Free OG.
So at least it wasn't like he just.
Nah.
Yeah.
Me and I know if my dad was able to be,
He would have been.
he would have been.
Yeah,
Like I have like I've talked to my dad all the time. You know what I'm saying? Visit my dad growing up and shit, but he just was in his situation.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying?
like me. I grew up in the city. I grew up in Lowell my whole life, and I same like you. I have a stepdad. My real dad's cool, right? He just was in another country. Like it wasn't his fault. Like he was in Dominican Republic. He was just not here. But if he could, he would be here. But I had same like you. I had a great stepdad in the house. That kept me out of trouble. You know what I'm saying? Like
my whole thing is that I mean, I had good role models.
it's important as a man. It's important because you're gonna once you hit like. It's cool and all when you're like 10, but once you get like 12 and you start like you need
My father,
because if now you're gonna look towards some bad dude, like that's.
but he wasn't. So my father wasn't there, and like when I was younger, I always thought about like I think it was a younger kid thing. Like I always like didn't. How do I say this? I didn't really resent him. I just wanted him to kind of be there. But when I got older, I told myself I'm not gonna hold a grudge because every man makes their mistakes.
Yeah, you don't know what happens.
Because I'm a man now. I'm a man now, and we fuck up.
Yeah,
For sure.
So I'm like, every man makes mistakes. I don't know, like he was on his shit. He was on drugs. He was on drugs and shit back in the day, fucked up. But in that time, that shit was big.
Yeah.
So I can't like blame him for trying. You know what I mean? For doing what he did back then. But I mean, I did. I didn't want for a father because I had uncles, but that was always in the back of my mind. Like, damn, if my father was here, like what could it be different, or what would have been different? You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah, like I see it a lot. Like I always say this. Like I felt lucky in that sense. I had two great dads. Like my stepdad was cool, and then my real dad's cool too. And I like as I'm older, like I look back and I'm like, yo, I could have gotten into some real shit.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Like growing up, especially you grow up in Lowell, like. But my dad was just like, you ain't doing that shit. You know what I'm saying? So you need that. You know what I'm saying? As a man, I feel like, I feel like I probably had an advantage and I had it probably easier. Because from the get-go, like I knew how to change a tire. Like I knew shit that your dad only teaches you. You know what I'm saying? Like I knew I was ahead. From the start, I was always ahead because I had this dude was always in the back. Like and it has to be a good dude, like you said. It has to be an OG. Like it can't just be no fucking bum, like hitting your mom or like nah. This dude was a real dude, took care of us. You know what I'm saying? So, like it's important. You know what I'm saying? Role models, and that's what we all trying to be. That's what you probably. I'm guessing what you're trying to do with the community. You know what I'm saying? Like just give.
Eventually, you know. Like bro said, ain't none of us perfect, but eventually that's what we're working towards is trying to just just give the youth a better way. You feel me?
Exactly.
So they don't got to go through the hoops and hurdles that we went through sometimes. Shit like that type shit.
Yeah, no, and you guys could help. Like I feel like you guys could help a lot of the up and coming like artists coming up. It's in our era. Like I'm not sure, so I'll ask you guys. Were there a lot of rappers like from the area that you guys knew? Was it like a big? Because now there's a lot of rappers in the city, like it's everywhere. So was that the same for you guys growing up or no? Like, did you know a local rapper like from Lawrence? Like,
shit for me, other than like you mean shout out to the older ones. There's too many to shout out. So shout out to all y'all. But other than the older ones, not really. Like other than bro, like I've been seeing bro. Like even I went to Jersey for some years.
I'm talking about like older, cause
Nah, older. I wasn't really listening to that shit. Shout out them, but
yeah.
Nobody that I was.
So no help,
like,
and that's what I'm trying to get. Like you didn't have like somebody like don't
like,
do this shit.
Nah, hell nah, man.
See, so you guys could provide that for the younger artists. Like,
for sure.
Hey,
I thought you meant something else, but yeah, hell no, I didn't have like somebody that was like, yeah, come do it this way.
Like
I was wasting a lot of motherfucking time, and now that I know the knowledge I have now, and if I could do it again, how your parents always say like, you mean do this shit? Shit, I wish I'd have listened because I'd be a millionaire right now.
Facts.
For real.
Facts. My grandma used to have this saying where like I don't feel the devil for being the devil. I feel the devil for being old and wise, because it's like it's like the same thing. It was like imagine these old dudes but with a young body. Like imagine what they would do, the hustle they would have.
But that's the importance too. That goes back to the importance of us being good fathers and shit. Yeah. And a lot of us didn't grow up with a father and shit. Even if you did, like it's on you to be there for your kids and.
Exactly.
Change sons and daughters, though. It's important.
Oh, yeah, both.
It's important. Your son needs,
especially for daughters, bro.
No, but shit,
yeah.
Especially for little girls.
Nah, but see, but
especially for little girls, what happened?
But see, but look,
yeah, especially for little girls, man. Because and I'm speaking from my own experience, man. Listen, man. Take care of your daughters, man. They need us, man.
Nah, for sure.
They need us, man. They need us to be there. They need us, and look, it's the little things that matter. You don't got to spend too much money.
Facts.
How the mothers make it seem like you got to spend all this money and shit to take care of these kids. No, you don't. All you need is that little time, little, bike around the park, just like little small little things. You feel me? Bring out to eat, Chuck E. Cheese, little small little shit. They love that shit. That shit go a long way, I'm telling y'all.
Just be there and show up for their events and shit like that. Because at the end of the day, you see like people like rich kids, you know what I'm saying? Like, and they're still fucked up. Yeah, because dad wasn't there. They had all the money in the world and you had shit like material things, but that wasn't there, and that's big. You have to be there. So yeah, man, like it's part of growing up. So you have to pass that forward. So I feel like you guys could do that in the help out the younger artists when they come. They won't have to make the same mistakes that you guys had. The bumps and bruises that you guys had to.
Yeah, nah, shit. If you willing to listen, we definitely got the knowledge. You know what I'm saying. Shit, I ain't holding nothing back. I ain't gatekeeping. You know what I'm saying? If I can tell you something, whether it benefit me or not. Same for bros. Like, I can speak on, you know what I mean? There's a lot of times we point people in the right direction. Shit, even if you want to do the same shit we doing, here's how you do it, bro. Go do it.
Yeah, you don't look at it as competition or like, oh, you're gonna take. In the rap game, like, come on, it's not. Everybody knows, like, it's competition.
Yo, can we get into it?
Yeah, let's go.
I like that. I like that topic right there. It's competitive, right? And I feel like, and me and the guys talk about this all the time. I feel like when it comes to locals, it shouldn't be as competitive. Granted, you always want to be the best version of yourself, rapping, whatever it is, but we all try to chase a common goal. You dig what I'm saying?
Help each other.
Let's take Atlanta, for instance. Memphis. Certain cities like that, they have unity behind their music where it's like everybody's pushing each other to be great. You feel me? It's not a lot of backdooring going on like it is out here. And here's the thing. We in Massachusetts where there's really no big A&Rs that can really say, yo, you got talent, I'm going to change your life overnight. You feel me? Other places have it, but out here we don't have it. So it's one of those things where it's like, I feel like a lot of the crab in the barrel shit they be talking about?
Yeah.
They're trying to climb each other.
Yeah, they just tear you down.
Yeah, like that needs to stop. We need to change that narrative. Like, I don't need to dim your light for me to shine. You feel me? And I'm okay with the next person shining because I value myself on getting 10 assists before the 20 points. If I know I got 10 assists, I know I just helped other people get in a position to score. Now they're scoring. Now the opposition, whoever's trying to stop us, don't know who's here to score. Now any one of us is liable to take that shot. And bro, this is bro saying, I'm gonna take this from bro. He says it, yo, if I know that you over there in the corner with that open shot, why not pass the ball to you? You feel me? So that's kind of what we trying to get to. And I feel like that narrative needs to be pushed a lot more. More of the like
unity.
Yeah, there's no need for the weird shit. You know what I mean?
And it's like you said, if you want to make the city, Massachusetts, have a movement like Atlanta, like New York, like LA, it's not just one person.
It's not. It gotta be.
You need a lot of talent if you want to make a movement. It's not just so you need to be able to help everybody along the way.
I want to come to a team. Where niggas ain't all up in the motherfucking, you know what I mean? Come join Cashboy Gang, the motherfucking mafia, man. The new death row, man. Stop playing.
Right?
Y'all talking shit, man. Y'all know what I'm saying, man.
Nah, but it's a fact that what bro's saying is a fact. Like, if and you gotta think of it too. Like, you never know. I tell boys all the time, like, you never know who's gonna be who. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
So shit,
Exactly.
we get somebody that's that assist, that look, the opportunity, and they do something with it. Shit, I know me, right? I can't speak for everybody, but I know me. I show
look
love.
back,
and like, yo,
you
bro,
look back and be like,
threw me that
you
assist,
appreciate,
yo,
yeah.
fam, here, take this assist right back, and now, you know what I'm saying? And now we opening the doors for everybody.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying?
No, and
Not everybody, but opening the door for people who actually deserve this shit, man.
But you know what I'm saying?
I know what you mean, bro.
But once the door is open, it give everybody the opportunity to do something. Like bro said, like Atlanta, you mean Chicago, New York right now, you do all this drill shit. Like when one person brings the light and you find out like, oh damn, there's mad talent over there.
Exactly.
That's how this shit happen for real.
Exactly. No, like I said, you need
Mass could be a wave. There's a lot of talent.
course.
Like
We should have been already. It feels
we have enough talent as to where like motherfuckers pay attention to Mass and we bring the light to Mass. It's a lot of opportunities. A lot of motherfuckers out here that
exactly.
shout out to Millie's and shout out to the few people.
Shout out my nigga King Bricks, man.
You know.
Shout out Millie's, man. Shout out my nigga C Millsies, man. Shout out my nigga Joe Gifted, man. You feel me? All the artists, man, that's really doing anything. And Joe Gifted's in Atlanta, nigga. Shout out my nigga. It's my dog. Yeah, man. Like,
collaborate. Like, there's no need to like. I always say this: like, if you're afraid to help somebody, or if you're like if you see somebody and you try to put them down, you are not confident in yourself.
That's a motherfucking fact.
Like, you don't believe in yourself, so you're scared of this dude because he might. Yeah, like I don't move that way.
Examples of that shit every day.
Yeah, it's tough. Like in the podcast, I don't even know how many podcasts are around in the city. There's a few. I try to reach to all of them because in my mind is like listen, we need each other. Like the way I look at it is like I want more people to have more studios. So you could come to mine and then I could go to yours.
Exactly.
And you know what I'm saying? We call collaborate and we give each other content that way. But I don't look at it like a bunch of people like with the studio. It's not just me. Like I tell people we're trying to build for people to come in and record here. Like I don't want to be just the guy interviewing, you know what I'm saying? Like I want it to be more people. Come do you want to do a podcast? Come do it here. Like it could be bigger than mine. You know what I'm saying? I don't know, but I don't look at it that way. Like I feel like I'll probably bring what I bring to the table, regardless who else comes in with doing podcasting. You know what I'm saying? Like I try to reach all of it. So I had a few rappers. I had a comedian. I had a real estate lady come by. Fashion people, DJs. And I try to I got a lawyer that wants to come through. I got a doctor that wants to come through. And that's where I want to be like a little bit of everything, not just on one thing.
And shout out to you too for being like a media outlet, for people to come and promote themselves, artists.
Right, because there's not a lot of outlets out in Massachusetts that
especially ones that show
do
love.
this. You feel me? Like there's not really a lot of music outlets, period. And that's why we're not really like known
for sure
as far as out there like that, because we don't have platforms and things like other states do. Like like he said, he was talking about Atlanta. I mean, I lived in Atlanta for 2 years, and literally they got events for every fucking thing. Like literally they have podcasters events where like all the podcasters would go, and then you meeting all the podcasters. Now you networking with all the podcasters in the city. Same thing with going to the studio session. it's a bunch of niggas in the studio. It's 5 different rooms. Bunch of niggas. You might walk past a room and see motherfucking Future in one.
Yep.
Not saying you gonna get in there, but it's just being in the environment with that shit. It's like, yo,
It's
this
enough.
Familiar,
this is,
being
this is
around.
fire. You feel me? Like, so, like, they have that. It needs to be more of that out here. Like, I mean, I always talk about King Breaks to my nigga. I always tell him, you know, like about him, about how I know him and shit like that, how's my nigga and shit like that. And it's like, I feel like, you know, niggas need to, like, I mean, I want niggas to work together. You feel me?
Exactly.
Whether it's one song, whether it's, you know, 2 songs, whether niggas come together and like each and like actually fall into like, you know, this
Friendship.
business circle.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. So we're trying to get to another level. You feel me?
Shout out Debo Game
You mean
Breaks.
shout
too,
out
man.
all my niggas, man. Like all of them, man. Yeah, that's all we trying to do. We're trying to get to that common goal, bro. We all trying to live good, have, you know, generational wealth for our families and, you know, our kids passed down. We're trying to live good, my nigga. That's it.
Exactly.
And it don't take rocket science to do this shit. It's millions and millions of dollars out here we can be getting. You feel me? Millions of motherfucking dollars. You feel me? Like, see how all these people be throwing away money? Like, it's like, damn, like, if y'all got money to throw away, we trying to get some of that. You feel me?
Exactly.
Like,
Yeah, let
so
me get it.
Just be smart. Just be
Yeah,
smart.
you gotta-
You'll do it. Like, be smart. Be willing to work. That's it. Like that's
Hard work,
you know,
dedication, teamwork. You feel me?
Exactly. Like
Like-
me. Like I didn't know any of you guys. Like, you know what I'm saying. Like I know him from ball, but when it came to like rapping or nothing like
You
that,
said
I don't.
what? You said you know him from what?
From playing ball, we used to ball up
Like
together.
I
Basketball.
just clarify basketball.
Yeah, like.
No, I just say because you mean that man. I heard some. You mean?
Oh, whoa! You gonna
I heard he
talk
asked.
like
I'm
that?
not.
Nah,
Nah,
that
I
was
just wanted to
kickball, that was
clarify.
kickball.
Wait. I just hold on. I just wanted to clarify. You mean?
niggas said
Yo, you
Nah,
want to step in the camera?
I done heard some shit. I done heard some shit. You know what I'm saying? That's all I'm saying.
Nah, that was kickball. That was
Yo,
Nah, shout out, bro.
basketball. Music. Yeah.
That was different.
yeah, that was bad, but it was lit. It was bad though.
Shout out my brother, man.
But yeah, like people ask me, it's like, oh, like why you gonna do rappers? Like you're not. That's not. You know, that's not what you do. It's like I did basketball. I did like, you know, I run a few businesses. So when people were like, oh, you're gonna interview rappers, like that's not your style. I'm like, cause I'm not with that energy. I love the music, you know what I'm saying? But I was just like, I don't give a fuck who it is. Like, come through. Like, all I care about is being. If you're creating something and you're pushing and you believe in yourself, I want to be around that. I don't know which way. I don't have to like know what you're doing. I don't even have to like it. But if I see a person that's like driven to do some shit, that shit's contagious. I need that shit around me. You know what I'm saying? I need people trying to do something. I don't give a fuck what it
Nah,
is.
you're
Just do
right.
something.
Yeah,
And that's all I care
Sure.
about. So like that, if you're doing something, I'm with it. You know what I'm saying? That's how I move. Now, granted, I listened to you guys at least the little bit that I've listened to so far, and I was like, yes, this shit fire. You know what I'm saying? Because you know, I've gotten people that, and I'm not saying that they're not fire, but the quality's not there. You know what I'm saying? Like you need more. You need a little bit more steps. You need to do something. Like, you know what I'm saying? You might be rapping good, but everything else is kind of, you know what I'm saying?
While we there too, y'all need to come down to Stupid Genius Studios, man, if y'all need some quality, man, for real.
Yeah, yeah.
Shout out
right.
Chaz,
Shout out my
man.
nigga Chaz, man.
Yeah, we gonna get y'all right.
Exactly.
Chaz King in the building, man. I mean, we gonna see Chaz and get y'all right.
Best
man.
engineer in Low, nigga,
Y'all-
hands
y'all know
down.
what's
Stop
going
playing
on.
with
So
him.
go see bro for
That's
sure,
what's
for
up,
sure.
That's what's up. Shout out to them. Yeah. We need, like I said, we just have, you know, a lot of people, they probably, you know, they either don't want to pay or whatever it is. But if you're talented, motherfuckers is gonna work with you. So just put yourself out there and don't be like, I've asked people to come to the studio. Now I stepped in and helped when it came to that. You know, I got doing a lot of shit because the editing of this shit afterwards. I got
a lot
like
of
3
work,
episodes
yeah.
that I have to edit, and that takes a lot of time. And I gotta focus on paying the rent on this motherfucker because we know we're not making money like that. So I'm paying all of this shit out of pocket still. So like he came in and helped like bringing in people, but I asked so many fucking people like they know me, don't know me, I don't give a fuck. If
Shout
I
out
see you
X, too.
online, yeah, for sure. If I see it online and you doing something, hey, you want to come to the podcast? I don't give a fuck. You say no, you don't answer. Like it don't hurt me. It don't like.
Right.
I'm like, listen, I put myself out there. It is what it is. If you say yes, great. If you say no, I just move on. Like I ain't gonna look at you. If I make it, trust me, I'm not gonna be looking at you guys like, oh, see, I told you. Like, nah, I don't look at it that way. I don't move that way. For me, it's just like, hey, maybe bro was busy. Maybe
look, fuck it. I'm gonna tell you the same thing I tell bros. Like, you give an opportunity at the end of the day. Like, because at the end of the day, the people you're reaching out to, I'm sure, is not motherfucking superstars. Ain't none of them superstars.
Yeah,
so
exactly.
if you're not gonna take the chance to come on this motherfucker and let people know who you are and let motherfuckers hear you talking, and a lot of the times too, people like the music and it's cool, but motherfuckers want to see who you are. They want to see the personality.
If you want to sell a brand, you
know what I'm trying to say?
You gotta sell yourself. It's a lifestyle.
Motherfuckers be too good for shit, but then really not doing shit. It don't make sense. The shit ain't adding up. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly. Like
my math, you know what I'm saying? If my math ain't mathing, you mean I start I get uncomfortable. And then I start asking questions and shit just don't be making sense, bro.
Exactly.
Like, you know what I'm saying? So don't ever take it like, man, you need to be fucking nigga like me. Fuck what you talking about, because at the end of the day, you doing them a solid.
Yeah, I mean, I look at it like,
you know what I'm saying?
Mutual. Like, I look at it like, some people ask me, like, some people have come and like, yo, how I'll pay you? And I'm like, to come sit down and talk to me? Like, nah, I don't feel right doing that.
It's the platform, bro.
Yeah, like, I don't feel like the fact that you want to come and sit down and talk to me, that's cool enough. You know what I'm saying? That's all I need.
Like, platforms and podcasts and shit is booming nowadays, bro.
Exactly. And there's a few coming from Lowell. You know, I haven't, like, I reached out and we had certain conversations here and there, but I reached out. The minute I see it, I reached out. If somebody tells me like, yo, I want to do open a podcast, like, hey, you got questions? You want me to save you some time? Like, holla at me. I did, come see what I got. Come see my equipment. Like, I'm not hiding nothing. Do it. To me, that benefits everybody. So, you know what I'm saying? If you want to start a podcast and you want to come here and start it here, cool. If you want to start your own studio, come talk to me. Come look at whatever I've done. I'll tell you, what to do or not to do, at least from my experience. That's how I move. Like, I don't, and then, I didn't start doing this for money. So maybe, I don't know, maybe that's the difference. Like, I did it because I want to be a writer, like I said. I have kids and I have a job. I don't have time to, like, go travel the world and get, like, stories, or, like, I got to do it this way. I got to meet people and collect experiences like this. So it's beneficial to me either way. So that's the way I think about it. You know what I'm saying? I'm not, like, it helps me and it helps you guys. I hope I'm able to help,
For sure.
That's all, that's the purpose. So yeah, it's just, we're moving. The town is moving fast. A lot of shit's moving in Lowell, man. I didn't know about it until I started this. Yeah, I just been put on to, like, so many different people, like you guys. We have Hope the rapper, who just fired. I don't know if you guys know him, but he's from New Hampshire.
Yeah, we know.
He was fired. You know what I'm saying? So, and it's different. Like, everybody got their own little, like, way of doing things. So I hope I would never see, like, anybody fighting or, like, beefing or nothing like that, because it's pointless, man. And especially when you're trying to grow, like, wait till people get big if you guys want to do that shit.
Just leave me alone. You heard us going regular saying that. Just leave me the fuck alone.
Yeah, like,
I come in peace.
Exactly.
You heard what Uzi and me and my bros come in peace. Y'all, I can speak for all of us. We come in peace. Just do not cross that motherfucking line.
That threshold ass.
Keep, you know what I'm saying?
And not like, it's rap.
Because we not finna, because we not finna rap beef with you. That's my point.
Yeah,
I'm not finna get on this song with you. Like, if I can't talk to you in person about it, and I'm not talking no tough shit. I'm talking about a conversation. If I can't talk to you in person about it, then I ain't finna rap with you, gang.
Yeah, but
because rapping, you're gonna be doing all this tough shit. So 9 times out of 10, motherfuckers do not feel like that in person.
Yeah, see, like, that's the energy where I don't have, like, I'm like, even now,
just
like,
leave me alone.
Yeah, like, if I see that's what you're on, like, you're trying to be a tough guy, I'm like, all right, man, I'm too old for that shit. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, that's not my energy. It's just like, do you? I'm not gonna like fall into that. Like, if anybody says some negative shit, or like another podcast tried to diss me, I'm paying no mind. I'm just, to be honest, that's exactly what because it doesn't help anybody. It doesn't do anything. Like, oh, we're gonna go back and forth. Okay, that shit's just gonna lead into some bigger shit, and then it's just like, I got shit to lose. I'm not, you know what I'm saying? Like, that's not about it. But again, when it comes to rap, like, I still do want to see, like, people compete, like, it's part of the game, but just keep it at rapping. Like, it's just, let's see who's better at that night. 'Cause, you know.
Nah, if you come on this shit like me and Splash, you can't rap. Stick to some other shit. Like we could do that, but just don't come on there and be like, Splash, you a bitch.
Yeah, no, like that.
See, Millsy, when I catch you, it's lit. Because it's not. None
Exactly.
It's not ever gonna go like
Yeah,
that.
exactly.
But all that aside, right? I'm gonna try to get back to some positive shit real quick.
Yeah, man, let's go. Let's go.
But all that aside, I'm on some shit where it's like, you feel me?
He said,
It's not
let's not go there.
I'm on some shit where it's like, music. I feel like music is only competitive in rap.
Sure.
I feel like with every other
Facts.
genre, they know how to coexist. So with rap, I said, why is rap the only competitive sport? Don't get me wrong. I like to be the best at what I do.
Yeah.
Of course, who doesn't want to be the best? Everybody wants to be Jordan, LeBron, Kobe. You feel me? But I don't got to tear the next man down to do it.
No.
You know what I'm saying? So when I see competition, I'm looking at myself. I'm saying, damn, let me see what I recorded last year compared to what I recorded this year.
For sure.
What did I push last year compared to what I did this year? Like, you know, for artists, the biggest thing for independent artists is tours and merch. You feel me? Yep. So your shows and your merch are where you get all your independent money from. All right, so maybe as a local artist, I'm doing something wrong if I don't have merch. So when me and the guys get together and say, yo, we have clothing to give to people so they can support the brand and push the brand, we're a couple steps ahead of what the average local guy is doing just off of the strength of that, because we could have been home eating fucking Funyuns and watching damn Netflix, you feel me? And instead of sitting home doing that, we said, yo, bro, let's go get this shit together. We all sat down, stamped them. You feel me? As far as shows, you know, there's a lot of promoters. I want to get into that too. There's a lot of promoters that fake promise opportunities. I'm not going to speak on anybody
no
in
names.
specific, but me growing up as a young kid doing this shit, I seen a lot of people promise me a lot of things.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Oh, you can do this, you can do that, you can be this, you can be that. We'll get you around this person in this room. You know what I mean? I'm going to tell artists, create opportunities for yourself.
Yep.
Because that's what we learned how to do. You know, like we partnered up with a couple guys, like y'all done seen us partner up with X. Y'all done seen us partner up with a couple guys. But make sure you always create opportunities.
Correct.
You know what I'm saying? Because
you're not depending on that's another thing. Like, I don't want nobody part of the crew where like you depending on me to do some shit. You could do some shit.
Yeah.
Then it's like come on, man. Now you putting pressure on me.
Yeah, it's an equal workload.
Yeah, exactly. Like you have
Everybody
to be able.
to put in equal work.
We could come in together, do our shit together, but all apart, we all do our shit anyway.
Exactly.
Nobody's.
And I mean, as a man, I mean, you can't depend on another man anyway to do no shit for you anyway. You have to know how to get up and go get it as a man.
Right.
So if you ain't doing that, then you ain't CBG. I know that. So
For sure.
Yeah.
That's
No. I in the I only got 5 months doing this, and a lot of people said, "Yo," and again, no diss nobody, but I get what you're saying. Like a lot of people, I'm gonna help. I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna help you with the editing. I'm gonna. I learned it all by myself. I ended up doing it by myself, most of it.
This shit right here is an accomplishment in itself, though. You know what I'm saying? Like, even I'm honored to be here. I know the rest of the guys is honored to be here.
Oh,
too.
thank you, man. I'm
this
honored
is
for you
fire.
guys to even show up.
Word, like this is fire. I enjoy kicking it with you every time
Yeah.
we're here chilling.
Yeah,
it's
like
always dope.
that's my energy. Like I
Word.
say to people, I'm not here to judge nothing. Like I would never judge nothing. I'm not judging another man off of anything. That man has walked in different shoes than I did. We didn't start from the same starting point. Nobody does. So judging is like the stupidest shit, or like comparison is like the stupidest shit I've ever like see people do. It's like, motherfucker, do you see, like, not even twins all the way like the same fucking motherfucker, even on their DNA level, you know what I'm saying? That's why everybody got different. Everybody got a fucking own fingerprint for that fucking reason. Everybody's given. Nobody has the same set of fingerprints because we're all different. Everybody brings their own shit, no matter.
Everybody's an individual.
Exactly. So at the end of the day, that's how I treat everybody. Like I don't. If you're a gangster, like, cool, I could sit down and talk to you. If you like a square or a nerd or you play video games, I could sit down and talk to you because I'm here to listen and take that in, and then I take what I want from it, and what I don't want, I leave it alone. That's you, because I don't want people doing that shit to me. I ain't perfect. If you like, so I don't want people like judging me of shit I did before, or like everybody grows. So that's a big part of when it comes to people. Yeah. So You know what's up, guys? We want to end it here. We want to keep going. We've been going for a little bit.
Yeah,
so it's up to you guys.
We gotta get back to the kids, man.
Yeah, I know.
We can end that Haney fight. You know what I mean? You know the Haney
Brandon
fight
shit
coming
trying
up.
to eat.
Oh yeah. True.
Word.
Hey,
Y'all
listen,
watching that tonight? Who y'all got?
Let's
who y'all got in
real
the
quick,
Haney
real
fight
quick.
tonight?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Who we got?
I got Haney unanimous decision. Who's going to the cards? Haney.
Unanimous.
Devin Haney.
Devin Haney.
fight.
Oh, yeah, the boxing fight.
Man, I don't know, man. I ain't watching that shit. Man, I'm gonna watch these kids, man. That's it, man.
real quick, since we talked about it, who is the Celtics done?
It's over.
We done?
It's
Man,
a wrap.
fuck them niggas, man.
It's a
Them
wrap.
niggas is tripping.
Heat and 5. Heat and 5.
me the fuck off
And I'm a
last
Celtics
night.
fan. I'm a
Hey.
Celtics fan, but that shit is
I brought my
disgraceful to
daughter skating
motherfucking
last
watch.
night, nigga, and fucking was horrified at the score. Horrified at the niggas last night.
Hold on.
Stupid shit the niggas had did last night.
Yeah.
Pissed me off.
Yo, listen, I'm like a diehard fan.
made
So
me
like
mad, bro.
when we start losing,
Yeah.
I feel that shit. My whole night ruined, all type of shit. I can't do it, bro. Fuck y'all.
Yeah.
Yo, listen, fuck y'all. You heard?
See, I'm
fuck
the
that
type,
little
like,
ass coach chewing his gum and shit. Fuck Jaylen Brown. One day he got the mask, next day he don't. Fuck Jason Tatum. He can't dribble the ball.
Oh,
Yo,
shit,
this
my
nigga
boy's
dribbling off
going.
his knees and shit. I can't keep doing it with these
Man, that
niggas,
shit
bro.
pissed me off
I
last
can't keep
night, no
doing it. Put
cap.
me on the live. Fuck. Yo, listen. I love y'all, but fuck y'all. They don't even deserve it. It's like I love the Celtics,
They
but it's
didn't
like
want that shit.
they
nigga.
don't want it.
Yeah.
I want that shit more. I'm ready to
Right,
throw these
that's
heads.
crazy, bro,
Yo,
'cause
listen, yo,
last
fuck
night
them
had me
niggas,
flustered,
Jason
nigga.
Tatum, get your shit together. Jaylen Brown,
had me
start
tired.
shooting the ball in the fourth. Grant Williams, leave Jimmy the fuck alone. Leave him alone. You are not that guy, pal.
Yeah.
You're
Pal.
fuck wrong with this dude, man.
We're gonna end it there.
Out of here. Fuck that.
EBJ
CBG,
Studios.
Shout out EBJ,
EBJ
man. You
podcast.
already
Shout out,
know,
bro.
man.
Thank
Appreciate
y'all.
you
Thank
for having
y'all.
us,
Shout out,
man.
bro, man. Thank you, brother.
CBG in the fucking
You know
building.
that.
Go get that merch, man.
Gang.
Thank you.
Good shit, y'all.